Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. In this video we are going to answer Abdul who posted something in Facebook. It's already for me really late. Actually it's morning, but I did not sleep yet because I was working, and I could not resist the temptation really of making one more video before I go to rest. This is Abdul. He is posting those questions in Facebook. And by the way, Abdul, Muslims, when they post questions, they themselves, they never read the questions, they copy paste from each other. Muslims sometimes they act like bacteria. They are copy paste, copy paste. Nobody even read his Quran. They copy the Quran. They never read the Quran. This is why they read in Arabic, but yet they don't speak Arabic. And that's exactly the problem. Read with me the question here. This Abdul, he is saying. Actually, I don't know if this is a guy because his name Khadijat, maybe from Khadija, maybe this is a Pakistani name coming from the name Khadija, which means a female. I'm not sure. Please, Christians, if you are proud of being Christians, so answer the simple question. First of all, when you say if you are proud to be Christian, well, you know what? Are you proud to be a Muslim? I mean, what would make you be proud to be a Muslim? Before you ask the Christians, are you proud? Is that because you follow a child molester who have sex with a child? Is that because your prophet was accused of stealing underwear? Is that because your prophet, he was a thief? Is that because he was a caravan rider? Is that because he is receiving satanic verses as the Quran speaks to us in the chapter of Al-Hajj? I mean, or maybe because Allah will make you a virgin in the heaven of Allah and will make you a prostitute for everybody to sleep with you in the heaven, and Allah will make the Muslim have an endless penis and he will make your vagina fit for that. I don't know how a Muslim speak about who is proud, who is not. Can you be proud yourself? You better be. Same time, when you ask the Christians about being proud, well, look here, your God or the made up God, he say to the Christians things which is really weird. As an example, in chapter 2 verse number 62, your God is proud of the Christians and he promised them they will go to heaven. You know, the Muslim, they will say to you, oh, those are the Christians who follow the true religion of Jesus, Isa. Hold on, idiot Abdul. If this is true, he is speaking to the people who they are in the time of Muhammad, who they are Christians, not Muslims. And he's speaking to the Jews who they are in the time of Muhammad, they are Jews, not Muslims, in the time of Muhammad. Because remember, the Quran is not a message sent for those who die. It's a message sent for those who they are alive at that time, and for the future supposedly. So how your God, he do say and he promised the Christians and the Jews that they will go to heaven unless he is proud of them? Don't tell me he is so upset and not proud, but yet they will go to heaven, right? This God is very weird. I mean, seriously, this God, he need a clinic. Sometime when he want, he is proud. When he don't want, he is not proud. Sometime he want to send them to heaven. But let me tell you why. Muhammad in the beginning, as a hypocrite man, scumbag, he was trying to show the Christians that he is not against them, so maybe they will accept him. And he was trying to do the same with the Jews. Maybe they would accept him. And he was trying to do with the Sabians. Actually, he told the Sabians, I am a Sabians. Muhammad is the same as Obama. You know Obama? Obama, before the election, he went to Israel and he wore the Jewish hat. He went to the Muslims and he convinced them that he is a Muslim. Remember, his name is Muhammad Hussein Obama. And they do not need to be convinced. He is born from a Muslim father. And he went to the Christians and he prayed in their churches saying he is a Christian. But the fact, he is a scumbag. So here in this verse, Muhammad is Christian and he is a Jew and he is a Sabians. And the funny, he promised even the Sabians they will go to heaven. Actually, Muhammad was considered as a Sabian by the people of his time because he claimed to be a Sabians. If we take right now and search for the hadith, you know, if we search here for the word Sabian, you will see that everybody in the Arabian Peninsula used to call Muhammad Sabian. You see? You see it? Anyone who convert to Islam, people they call him Sabian. Sabian. Did you become a Sabian like Muhammad? Why they were confused about Muhammad and the Sabians? Because Muhammad in the beginning of his lifetime, he claimed to be Sabian, and actually he took a lot of things from the Sabians too, like the way he wash, many things, you know, we make many videos about it. So Muhammad as a Sabi reported many times in the hadith, even when Muhammad he sent his people to find some water, as you see here in the story. I'm just, those things they just come to my mind, so I'm showing you. You see here, Muhammad he ordered some of his men to find water, and then they met a woman who was sitting in a camel between the two bags, etc. And then they said to her, where you find this water? She replied, well, I was in that place, etc., etc. And then they requested her to come with them. She asked, where? They said, to Allah Messenger. To Allah Messenger. Let me move the page a little bit so you can see it. And then she said, do you mean the man who is a Sabi? Sabi is a singular name of Sabian, which means a Sabi, you know, like when you say Jewish, you say a Jew. So Sabi is for one man who is a Sabian. He is from the religion of the Sabian. So she said, is he the Sabi? With the new religion? They said, yes, the same person. Look, they did not say he is not a Sabi. Right? In the other hadith, when they ask a guy, a normal guy, did you become a Sabi? He said, no, I became embrace Islam. Here they are confirming that Muhammad is Sabi. Anyway, so if we go back a little bit to the verse in the Quran, we will see the following. Let us go back to the verse in the Quran. The Muslim, he was asking, remember, can you show me where Jesus' name was mentioned in the Old Testament? That God has a son? I want to ask the Muslims, I want to make a challenge to the Muslims. Can you show me where we can find that the Jews in their book, they call the Uzair the son of Allah? First of all, not even one Jew believe in Allah. Number two, there's nobody in the Old Testament, his name is Uzair, and he was considered the son of Allah. So you Abdul, look at this disaster. You Muslims, you accuse the Jews and the Christian, they change the Bible and they make Jesus son of God and they make Uzair son of God. And then we don't find any Uzair in the Old Testament, he is a son of God. So who is the scumbag here? Are you telling me those people, they changed their book and their religion to believe in a son of God, but there is no son of God? Because if there is a son of God, as you are saying, it should be in the Old Testament. Remember, this is the question of the Abdul. That's not my question. The Abdul is asking question. Abdul is being smart. He is saying, do we have, there is a verses in the Old Testament mention that there is, you know, Jesus Christ, he is going to be son of God? My friend, where we can find Uzair in the Old Testament? If you are asking me, just to show you the hypocrisy of the Abdul, if you're asking me for a proof from the Old Testament, do you believe in the Old Testament anyway? In the Old Testament, there is more than 350 prophecies speak about Jesus coming. You can go right now and search on Google. Actually, I did not work for it. I just searched, It says 353. Actually, I believe there's more, but I will go with this. And a long list. Now, even the names, which is because Jesus have many names, my friend, and those the Muslims, the problem, do not know even what Jesus mean. There's no names in the Bible. The Bible is not the book of names. There's a video. You can go right now and search for secret code hide in the book of Genesis. And you will see how the secret code, which is not really a secret code, but it is a code for us because most of us, we are ignorant. You will see even the names of Adam all the way to Noah, the children of Adam all the way to Noah, even the names predicting and prophesying of the coming Messiah. But yet the Abdul, he cannot see that. 355 prophecy in this page alone about Jesus. And yet the Abdul is asking for a proof. And we cannot find one prophecy about Muhammad, and yet the Quran says that the Christians and the Jews are believers. And then the Muslims, they say to you, no, we have a prophecy about Muhammad. We do. Where we can find that? They will say to you, here we go. If we go to the Quran, we will see that the Quran says that there is in the gospel, there's Jesus, he said, there is a prophet will come after me, his name is Ahmad. His name is what? Ahmad. Hold on. First of all, Ahmad is not the same as Muhammad. It's a different thing. The Muslim, they say to you, it has the same meaning. Actually, no, it's not the same meaning. Same time, a name is a name. Either his name is Ahmad or his name is Muhammad. But look what the problem here we have. The Muslim Abdul, the smart one, like he did that. As I said, Muslims are copy-paste. Didat told them that he found the name of Muhammad in the Song of Songs. Muhammadim, which have nothing to do with the name of Muhammad. The name of Muhammad actually is Qatham. And Qatham have many meaning, from the damaged food or damage, etc., even to the sperm of the hyena. Or let us say, to the hyena who piss a lot. So, Ahmad is the name mentioned in the Quran. Only one prophecy about Muhammad mentioned in the Quran, not in the Bible. And the Quran says in chapter 61, verse number 6, as you see in the front of your eyes, that the one who said that verse is Jesus. Is who? Is Jesus. But here we have a problem. How come the Muslims could not find that prophecy in the New Testament, but they found it in the Old Testament? And I will tell you what that problem mean. That mean the stupid ones who come with the conclusion that the name of Muhammad exists in the Old Testament, he is contradicting his Quran, for his Quran never mentioned that Muhammad exists in the Old Testament. There is only one person mentioned the name of Muhammad and exist, supposedly, should be exist in the New Testament, and that is Jesus. But yet the Muslims, they show us the name. Remember, this is the name, his name. Look, you see, it says someone who will come after me, his name is Ahmad. So he named him. It's not like he described him or no, he named him by the name. So it's very stupid of the Muslims to ask those questions. Same time, if the Christians, they have someone, his name is Ahmad, how come Muhammad in the time of Jesus, followers who are they around him supposedly, he did not show them the verse from the Bible? He did not show them the verse from the Bible. Why? Is it there? It should be there. If the Muslim, they want to say the Christians, they took it off, that will make their prophet a scumbag again. Why? Because Muhammad, he took an oath. Let me see if I can find the verse, the hadith. This is the hadith in the front of us. Muhammad, he is taking an oath by the Old Testament. Now what this hadith proved to us regarding this issue, that Muhammad, when he took the oath, he is simply saying it clearly that I believe in this book. Let's make it more clear. I believe in this book. And by the way, this is Hasan, this is Sahih Hadith. This is not a bad hadith. I will make it smaller so you guys can see more of the text. I think it's clear already. Alright. And just to show you that it is Hasan, you know, and we will make it smaller more and more. Let us see. Here we go. You see? So Muslim cannot say this is da'if. This is a fat hadith. You know, they say hadith, fat, skinny, and etc. And by the way, even the da'if one is a good one for ignorant stupid who do not know. You can go and search right now for the videos made by Sheikh Hamza. He explained to the idiot ones of the Muslims that a da'if hadith is okay, it pass. Alright? So look what your prophet, the prophet of the Abdul, he doing here. If you want to tell me that our Bible is corrupted, then how your prophet, the highest authority of the Abdul in the world. Remember, this is the biggest Abdul. This is not a small Abdul. There's a fat Abdul, small Abdul, big Abdul, a skinny Abdul. There's all kind of Abdul. This is the biggest Abdul in the history of Muslims. He is really so big. Alright? I will take the things here so you guys can see with me. And nothing can bother you in the way. Alright, here we go. We have full screen. If you read with me here, in this issue here, you will see Muhammad, he put his hand on the Torah and he said, I believe in thee and the one who revealed thee. Muslims, there's one of two choices. Either your prophet is a scumbag, he is taking a false oath in a false book, or your prophet is a scumbag taking an oath in a book he don't believe in. Which one you choose? Because if the book in the time of Muhammad is corrupt, then how your prophet he do such a crazy thing, taking an oath by a book which is not supposedly approved. You know, when somebody take an oath by a book he don't believe in, obviously he is a liar. So Muhammad, he withdrew the caution. He told them, bring me the Torah. He said, who said that? Muhammad, the child molester. Bring me the Torah. By the way, I'm not insulting, but please don't take me wrong, brothers. Muslim brothers, don't take me wrong. I'm not insulting your prophet. He is a child molester. I'm just stating a fact. If your prophet arrived to any New York airport or any airport in USA and he have a wife with him, she is 7 years old or 6 years old, he will be arrested immediately. Alright? We have a congressman, he is in jail right now just because he sent his picture or the picture of his whiner to a 15 years old. Your prophet, he have a wife, she is 6 years old, so he is a child molester. So look, the child molester, he said, bring me the Torah. And then he placed the Torah in a pillow he used to sit in, which means Muhammad is in the front of the Jews is being very much careful about being hypocrite to the Jews. He's showing too much respect to the Torah. And by the way, the Torah at that time is not the same as a book today. You see, the Jews always, they have it like a scroll, you know, they open it up. So, and then they brought for him the Torah. And they place it on the cushion. And then Muhammad, he is taking an oath. He said, I believe in thee and in the one or him who revealed thee.
And as we imparted unto David the Psalms.
Uh, the second question here by this Abdul here. He's asking for verses. We just showed you there's tons of verses in the Bible. Here we go. I will post the link here under the video so people they can see the list of prophecy about the Messiah. All those. Imagine. The Muslims, they were dancing for finding the word Muhammadim in the Old Testament. Imagine all of this. Oh, look. All right. You see? All of this is a prophesying about Jesus. All right? You see, I'm just scrolling down. All of this. That's enough.